Happy Tuesday, Kansas educators. Guess what time it is? It's Apple for Teacher Appreciation Week. Hope you tuned in yesterday as we kicked it off. If you didn't, go back because we gave some outstanding shout outs to just a small portion of the wonderful Kansas teachers that we have, especially during the last year, during the pandemic, and the extra work that they have done. Over 90 pages. We ask parents and principals, superintendents, teachers, nominate people that you think have gone above and beyond, deserve a shout out this year. Over 90, almost 100 pages worth of recommendations. We're going to select just a few to give a shout out. But you know what you can do? Just go do this right now. Go buy some apples. Go down to your local Dillon's and Walmart, your local grocery store. Get some apples. Parents, deliver those to teachers that have made a difference in your community this year. Teachers, deliver those to some of your coworkers and say thank you. You've gone above and beyond. Principals and superintendents, the same thing. Let's just give a great shout out throughout the week to our remarkable teachers that have done such an amazing job. And with that, guess what? I'm going to get started because we're traveling virtually, right? In our head. El Dorado, Kansas, to James Tully, the JAG specialist. What an outstanding job that you've done. And for those of you that don't know JAG, it's Jobs for America's Graduates. And they do a remarkable job of helping young people transition out of high school, get that high school diploma, and look forward to that post-secondary experience. They work extremely hard in that arena. But as been said, Mr. Tully, you're not just a teacher. You're a mentor. You walk alongside these kids, especially this year when they had so much turmoil, we had so much uncertainty. You were the rock that stood with them all throughout this year. You were actually nominated for this apple, Mr. Tully, by one of your students. That makes it really special. So congratulations, an apple to James Tully at El Dorado. But we're just getting warmed up. We want to shift and go to Lawrence, Kansas, West Middle School, and say, oh, an amazing teacher there, Stephanie Bowman at West Middle School. Teaches 6th grade language arts. Very difficult year. We've all had it. You know, what she did this year to ensure that her team was going to make it, she pitched in. And with a resignation in special ed throughout the year, she picked up that special ed caseload and just without missing a beat, just continued to serve those kids. You know, Stephanie, you also mentored, first-year teacher, provided support to your team. Bottom line, as always, you went above and beyond. And this golden delicious apple is for you and your dedication to the kids at West Middle School in Lawrence. But we have more. We have more, as we like to say. We're just getting warm as we go warmed up as we go through some more shout outs. Let's go out west. We want to talk about two teachers that provided remote learning out at Kepley Middle School for over 50 students in Ulyssess, Kansas. Donna Bruce and Lupita McNett, congratulations. There is your golden apple. You were able to motivate students to learn in a remote environment. You did so in an expert way, and everyone at Ulyssess is proud of the work that you did to make sure that that education for over 50 students never ever stopped. It just got better. So congratulations to you too, and an apple for you. Now let's swing back to way up in north central Kansas and Washington County, junior senior high school. Erin, Toole, apple for you. And that Erin, you've developed the project-based learning program at Washington County High School. Amazing, just amazing. And you also do some elementary and junior high art. You're the yearbook sponsor, the forensics coach, the Scholars Bowl coach, the FCLA leader. Oh yeah, you do the clock at the athletic events. You're constantly volunteering your time to help out anywhere in the community that's needed. That's what you do. That's just what you do, Erin. That's what so many of our teachers in small schools do. And Erin, you're just a shining example of all of those things. You have just given so much to your school district this year that we want to make sure that you are given this apple for this year. Let's go all the way down in the southeast part of our state to Southeast Middle School, where we get to give a shout out to Mary Colvin, amazing educator that every year is an amazing educator. This year at Southeast Middle School, teaching social studies went above and beyond. And while, as you know, you were in person most of the year, you had to quarantine early on in the school year. Didn't miss a beat, didn't have internet, but you know, you just didn't miss a beat. You found ways to be creative, teach engaging lessons while still under quarantine. You were the cheer sponsor, you're the volleyball coach, and with no assistant coach, you carried out those duties. You know, when other people would have said, I got to check it in, I got to take care of myself first, you said, I've got other kids I've got to take care of along with myself. So Mary, down southeast of Cherokee, golden apple to you. Thank you for your work all this year as we go forward. Now to the northeast part of our state, Leavenworth Elementary School. Stacy Vardaman, apple for you, Stacy. And again, a great example of the educators that have gone above and beyond. You know, Stacy, you participate in our co-teaching model. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's when you partner with a special ed teacher to provide outstanding education throughout the way, throughout every day. And what you've done this year is just remarkable as you've combined, kept things going in school, made sure that that you've done great community work and civic duties and engagement. Your class have just built bird feeders and helped with wildlife projects. You've just done so much with your classroom and the community. We want to say thank you from everyone in Leavenworth and across the state. Golden apple for you. And let's see who we have. Maybe a couple of others today. Let's go down to Augusta, Kansas. And let's give a shout out to Mr. Dana Dorothy. And it's either going to be Dana or Dana. So Mr. Dorothy, I want to congratulate you, and I apologize. You're at Iola High School, not in the southeast part of the state. You've gone above and beyond ever since we had to go remote. You recorded videos. You Zoomed with students. You spent countless hours demonstrating experiments, setting them up just perfectly so that kids throughout the community could be truly engaged in their learning. You know, and like many of us, your work there at Iola, you often thought, oh, no one's noticing that. We are. This is why Golden Apple is going all the way to Iola, and you, Mr. Dorothy, for all of your work at Iola and for the students in your community. And now, last but not least today, we are going to Augusta to an elementary art teacher, Heidy Acosta. Heidy, Golden Apple for you and all of your work. You know, my daughter's a middle school art teacher and an elementary art teacher, and oftentimes this work really goes unnoticed because, Heidy, I know that you teach not only kindergarten through 5th grade, but you can't use your own classroom. You have to travel. You have to put all your supplies. You have to get it ready multiple times a day, all day long. And kids and families have just been heard about how engaging you made the lessons, how wonderful you worked, what a great attitude you brought, Heidy, every day. So, Heidy, down in Augusta at Lincoln Elementary, thank you for your work with art and with kids all day, this golden apple is for you. And we're only to Tuesday. We've got 3 more days to give shout outs to many of our outstanding teachers in Kansas. So again, get an apple, get on social media. Let's start the movement across the state for all of our 35,000 teachers in Kansas. Let's give a shout out. Let's give an apple to each one of them. So every one of your communities, you can go do this just like I am. Stay tuned for the rest of the week, because you won't believe some of the rest of the teachers we're going to talk about Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow.